I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Schmack-a-ma-gob, it's time for the Kiss Wednesdays. Only news that matters. And in a recent interview with Metal Hammer, legendary heavy metal vocalist King Diamond was asked about details of alleged rift with Gene Simmons, as it was rumored that the Kiss bassist intended to sue the Merciful Fate vocalist for copyright infringement for his use of makeup. King Diamond was asked if he had bumped into Simmons since the rumor began. And he said, "Nope, I haven't. I think that would have been a lot of fun. I have no outstanding stuff with him. There's a lot of reasons why this happened. Kiss dropped their makeup around this time, but they still had the copyright of the look. I was never influenced by them. My influences was Peter Gabriel and Alice Cooper." I said, "I don't have a lot of money that you can sue me for, but you have a lot of money that people can sue you, and they were not the first to wear makeup. It never gotten to be a lawsuit. It just got stirred up." So there you go. Yeah, I remember this back in the 80s when Gene threatened to sue, and it was like, what the hell, man? I don't see it. I really don't see it. The makeup thing. How King Diamond ripped Gene off. I don't see it at all. I mean, King Diamond looks like Gene Simmons' makeup the way Alice Cooper looked like Gene Simmons' makeup. It's a big difference. There's no denying that. In the crazy world of Arthur Brown, well, that's kind of close, but not even enough to sue somebody over. Well, he ended up not suing King Diamond after all. And in the end, it just seemed like, to get your name in the media. It's the same thing, like, remember when he said he was going to copyright the horns, that he invented the horns, but his horns have a finger out, where in sign language it means I love you. And then there's this pop star, I have no idea who she is, called JoJo some shit. Yeah, that's her name, JoJo some shit. I don't know how she gets away with that. But anyway, Gene came out and said, "Hey, I applaud the girl. I applaud the pop star for using makeup that looks like mine." Well, it doesn't really look like his, but it looked like his as much as King Diamond's look like him. It's just Gene's way to get his name in the media. Even back in the 80s, he was pulling this stuff. And he does the same thing today. He's always saying stuff to shock the people, so people will talk about him, and yeah, he's a smart businessman, as they say. I think he's a smart businessman as long as it belongs to Kiss, because I don't think he's succeeded in anything else like this rock and brews. It's been successful, but when I did a news report on it, there were a few people talking about, oh, they closed the one over here near them. So, maybe little by little they're all going away. But who knows? He just opened another one. But if you ask me, I think that's the longest lasting idea that he came up with that worked. Because Tongue Magazine didn't work. The Kiss football team didn't work. Every band he put on Simmons Records didn't work. Every band he produced didn't work. I'm not saying it was bad. Some of it I liked, but it just didn't work. It didn't catch on because Gene's really not that great of a businessman. And neither are the people that managed Easy-O. Yeah, Easy-O. That first Easy-O album rules. And Gene Simmons produced it. I know he's capable of doing some kick-ass stuff, and that first EZO album, go punch up the song Destroyer. You'll see what I mean, man. Gene Simmons did a great job, but the people that were in charge of making them big didn't. Hey, who knows? Maybe it was Gene for all I know. But I mean, really, this whole lawsuit against King Diamond, it was never going to happen. Gene Simmons, he's smart enough to know if you're going to sue somebody, you sneak attack them. You don't announce it to the press, hey, everybody, I'm going to sue this guy. Nope, it's the same, it's like when he came out and said, hey, everybody, I'm going to copyright the horns. He had no intention of copyrighting the horns. His horns is I Love You, and he got it from Spider-Man comics. So, yeah, he never copyrighted the horns. He never sued King Diamond. Yeah, it's all, but that's how you get your name in the press. Gene Simmons knows what he's doing. He doesn't mind being called an asshole by me and everybody else, as long as his name is out there, He would love for everybody to make news reports how much he sucks. Gene Simmons don't care. The guy's got more money than God, and that's all he worships is money. So, he's damn happy. There's nothing you can say to Gene Simmons to bring him down, because money makes him happy. Very happy. So what me, you, or anybody else has to say about Gene Simmons, even famous people can slam Gene Simmons, and he wouldn't care. He'd probably be like, oh man, this famous person is slamming me. That's going to get even more press. And I was watching this interview with him, with some guy from Brazil, and he's still going on about the reason that there's no new bands is because everybody's taking music for free. Well, that's not the case anymore. Nobody's downloading for free. I mean, if there is, it's a very little amount. Now we live in a world where it's all about streaming. It's all about Spotify and Amazon, all this stuff. That's what most people do. I don't. Spotify these nuts. It's cool if you're into that. I'm into physical media. I don't need somebody telling me, listen to this, listen to that. But you can't listen to this and that used to be on here, because we control this bitch. Don't like it, too bad. Well, that don't apply with me. People are bitching about, I've seen so many people bitching about Van Halen's Different Kind of Truth. It's no longer online. What am I going to do? Well, I did it a while ago. Not only did I buy it when it was new, I bought it on red vinyl, and I bought the CD. So anytime I want to listen to Different Kind of Truth, well, I gotta just grab my copy and put it in. But a lot of you don't want that baggage of stuff in your house. You just want, your musical collection on your phone or whatever contraption you use. And but you're part of the problem. You're paying people that's not paying the artists what they're due. And that's what Gene Simmons should be saying now. Like, not stop with the stupid downloading thing. Now it's streaming services ripping off artists. I wonder why Gene Simmons doesn't bring that up now. Should have brought it up in that interview. But anyway, in that interview, he also said that he was going to perform songs from Carnival of Souls and Revenge. Well, so far he hasn't, on these set lists. But we'll see what happens in the future. And he's still going off how the future is the avatars. But maybe I'm wrong. I'm here thinking, dude, this thing's gonna fail. This shit's terrible. But back in 1974 when Kiss started, there was a famous clip I saw, a review of Kiss going, I hope these guys are saving their money because they ain't gonna make it like a year or two later. And I'm saying that now. I hope these avatars save their money because they're gonna be unemployed. But hey, maybe I'm going to be proven wrong, because after all, this world is getting faker and faker and faker. People are accepting backing tapes. People are accepting like all this crap that's fake, AI, everything fake. So who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, because the world is leading into a huge fakeness. You know, and I'm this guy, get off my lawn, complaining, you know, because I miss real musicians playing on stage that don't rely on backing tracks and fake stuff like avatars. Yeah, I'm not going to be part of it, but hey, who knows? This world's gotten so fake that it might succeed after all. I never thought of it that way, but I am this way now with Gene Zennery going, it's the future. Yeah, whatever. What do you all think? Leave it in the comments below about King Diamond, the avatars, what have you. You know, I would appreciate that. And hey, thank you so much for watching The Only News That Matters. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and ring that little notification bell. And like the video, because it's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.